So part 2 of building income, building for income. I'm going to share my screen again so you guys can see the stacking strategy that I was just talking about, so we can go over it one more time. So the stacking strategy means that you can sign up your spouse or whoever, and if you have them on your weak leg or strong leg, whatever leg you have, it doesn't matter because you can build both legs. I know tons of coaches who have built their entire business center from themselves. Some people, some of you guys do have a coach who puts coaches underneath you, which would help with volume, and that's something that you could figure out for your own business center. But don't let that limit you, or don't let that get in your head, because that's only an enemy. That's only an obstacle. That's only a poison, a thorn in your side that you just need to overcome. Okay, doesn't matter. But if you stack your business centers as you build your business and as you build your strategy, then you are not only going to be earning commission for, let's say, a challenge pack sale, you would then be earning team cycle bonus for every other business center that it starts. Capiche? So right now I don't have a third business center yet, but I have a second business center, and I have a spouse, and then me. So I put all of my customer sales through my second business center, which means I still get paycheck for that. I still get Success Club points for that, but my husband gets benefited from the volume from my second business center. And then I also get volume from that sale in my first business center. Thumbs up. Does that make sense? It might not, but you guys can figure it out. Rewatch this stacking strategy. That is so helpful. Like, build there, right? You can do that. So what do you need to do right now to build solid income? I'm going to tell you first and foremost, don't drag the coaches you have. Like, I know we love our teams. I love my team. I love you guys. Oh, I love you guys. Seriously. And it kills me when anyone questions this business, but then I have to just let it go and say, it's okay. You know, like, you do you. I do me. Like, let's all be a happy family, but don't drag anybody. What you can do instead is lead from the front. If somebody on your team was like, yeah, I'm all in, I'm excited, and when things got a little hard, they decided that this wasn't for them, it's okay. Like, you can have a 30-second, like, scream in the pillow fest, or you can cry for a second. But at the end of the day, you can't drag people, and you can't put that on yourself. You can't tell yourself that you're a bad coach. You can't say woulda, coulda, shoulda. How come she can do this and lead coaches and I've been doing this and I can't lead coaches? How come she can sign up business builders and I can't? Don't waste your time asking those questions unless you're looking for a legit solution. What you can do instead is just lead from the front. And if you're telling yourself, well, I have been leading from the front, well, lead a little bit better. And instead of hitting Success Club 5, how about you hit Success Club 10? Instead of hitting Success Club 10, how about you hit Success Club 15 or 20? That's how you can increase your chances of success. So work with the willing by working with the top 20% of your downline that will be producing the volume to give you the team cycle bonus that you want for income. So I want you guys to see the potential in this. Again, I explained this already, but I wrote it out, that you can have up to 25 business centers, and that each business center will cap out at $12,000 a week. As your volume grows, okay? That might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, but I just think, what do you have to lose? Like, you know, hours of hard work. Okay, is $12,000 worth it a week? Is $500,000 worth it in income, annual income? It might not be to you. That's okay. It's worth it for me, because there ain't nothing else. There is nothing else on this planet that I would rather do than to sit at my computer, lead online groups, and have the opportunity to earn $500,000 a year. Okay, like, there's no other business that will offer me that, because I'm too old to be a professional athlete. There ain't no chance I'm going to be a movie star. Okay, I'm not going to be a model. I really don't. There's no other chance. Like, there's no other chance for me to have that type of income than to continue pursuing something that I know people need. This is not just, an MLM. Beachbody is out there helping, saving lives, putting the right nutrition in people's bodies, helping through world-class workout programs, really digging deep into the emotions of what is going to heal people. And I'm telling you that this is the real deal. So if you consider that you can have 25 business centers, each one maxing out. And then also, you can also do the same thing for your spouse. It would not just be $15.6 million potentially a year. It could potentially be $31 million a year. Again, I don't know. That might be completely crazy to you. To me, I think that is, okay, to me that is crazy. That feels crazy, and I can't even fathom that. But I'm going to keep on this road. I'm going to keep on this road, because if that's the finish line right there, I'm going to run towards it. If that's the finish line, I am going to put my blinders on. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do the work, because that is what I'm chasing. And I'm not chasing the dollar. I'm not all about greed, whatever, you know that. But it's just so important for us to realize that this is going to change your life if you're willing to grow, if you're willing to evolve, and if you're willing to do the work. By raising the bar, set yourself up to earn more team cycle bonus by doing some of these things. You need to get to diamond, okay? And that's not just to like fluff your feathers. Yes, you'll be recognized, and it's going to be fun, and you deserve to be recognized, because that's a huge milestone. But what I'm telling you now is diamond is going to be less about the prestige and more about your earning potential, because now your team cycle bonus is going to be 18 per team cycle bonus. And you might think, well, that's not that much. It does add up. It adds up tremendously. So higher numbers equal quicker income. If you want to grow faster, you need to add more challengers. If you want to grow faster, you need to add more coaches. It's a numbers game. Who would have thought? I would say out of every 20 coaches that you recruit, one will be a solid business builder that will stick around. Did you know that? Out of every 20 coaches that you recruit, you will have one coach that sticks around to build their business. So if those are the statistics, you're thinking, oh crap, I only added 20 coaches all last year. But that kind of makes sense now, because you're right. I only have one coach who wants to build a business all from last year. Maybe I should start recruiting 5 coaches a month, because that means that I will have more chances of recruiting somebody who will build a business and will contribute to volume and who will contribute to team cycle bonuses. So it is really that simple. Sorry, more numbers, more potential for success, because everyone's going to be contributing to volume, and like, it's fine to think of it that way. So here's my challenge for you guys. I want you to look in your Coach Online office. I want you to look at your volume. I want you to look at what your left leg and right leg looks like. I don't care if one says 0 and one says 100. I don't care if one says 34,000 and one says 278. What I'm telling you is that if you look at your volume, I want you to think, okay, what Laura said, I am currently a blank rank. I am an emerald coach. I am a ruby coach. I am a diamond coach. What would it take for me to cap out my team cycle bonus? Because that's what I'm going to run towards. What would it take for me to cap out my team cycle bonus? What strategy do I need to put in place? What business activities do I need to work on to increase my income? And then I want you to run a report. I want you to look at your downline. And I want you to literally see who is the top 20% of producers in your downline, because then I want you to mentor them. I want you to reach out and ask permission. Don't just ask permission. Hey, so-and-so looks like she's already hit success of 10 this month. That's absolutely incredible. Oh, wow, she's sold 3 challenge packs this week. Do you mind if I reach out to her just to tell her congrats or to see if there's anything I can help her do? I do that. I do that to a lot of you guys who are not my person sponsored coaches, because I like to celebrate you. So some suggested goals is, if you're a strong emerald, you need to stay emerald, because if you drop out of emerald rank, you lose your carryover volume, which volume equals income and team cycle bonus. So don't just build for rank because of prestige. Build for rank to stay there because of the income. So if you're an emerald, you need to stay emerald. So not just 2 coaches. I'm talking about like 4 coaches, 6 coaches. If you want to be emerald and that's where you want to stay, I would say you need to have a steady, like 3 active coaches on each leg to stay emerald. Because you're not a bad coach. If coaches on your team quit, or if they go inactive, you're not a bad coach. You can't control people, but you can control your chances of staying that rank by having a solid foundation of emerald. Or you can build to diamond to earn more team cycle bonus, and you can stay diamond by having, I would say, 14 coaches, or 7 active coaches on each leg. and then having at least 3 emeralds on each leg. I would say that is a rock solid diamond coach who is prepared, because at any given time, if one of your emeralds drops, your success and your income that week would not be dependent on their mood that day. Because your business is your business, and your paycheck is your paycheck. Your life is your life, and you should never, ever let anybody tell you or make a decision in their business that would affect your business. So be prepared. Like, build a really solid emerald, build a really solid diamond, so nothing would affect your chances of earning that income that week. Does that make sense? Like, if you guys fall out of diamond, if you guys fall out of emerald, don't beat yourself up. Get back there as soon as possible, because now you know it's possible. So I want you to fight for higher numbers. I want you to fight for Success Club 10. I want you to add 3 to 5 coaches a month. Like, no more chump change. Like, no more 1 to 2, no more 1 every couple of months, and then being disappointed that nobody like clicked, nobody popped as a builder. Because 1 out of 20 coaches typically will like stick it out and be a runner and be that diamond that pops, and it'll be super exciting. We'll all celebrate them. And you might be thinking, well, that's just luck, or, so-and-so got a builder and I haven't. Increase your chances of success by increasing your recruiting numbers. So if you need a kickstart, and if you need momentum, and if you need short-term burst of growth, this is a quick video that you can watch. And maybe you could set a crazy goal, and instead of just hitting Success Club 10, maybe you should set a goal of hitting Success Club 30. Maybe instead of adding 3 to 5, you should set a goal to hit 10. Now, that would take a whole lot of work. That would take a whole lot of emotion and energy. And maybe you just do that once every couple of months. That's fine. If you do strong bursts of recruiting and strong burst of high numbers, then that would boom and kickstart some momentum. If you want to watch this video, it's an hour long, but it's about recruiting 20 coaches in 30 days. It's all about a strategy to help you really like boom momentum, to help you like burst energy of growth, and then ride that for a couple of months, and then do it again. Boom, ride that, and then do it again. It's pretty cool. I'll copy and paste that link in the group. So again, you're not a bad coach if somebody on your team cancels, or if somebody on your team, flops. You're not a bad, you have every tool in the world that you need to be successful. You are empowered. You have an opportunity at your fingertips. Now, is there room for growth? Could you be more consistent? Could you be more present? Could you be a better listener? We all could, right? So if you're doing your personal development, and if you're learning, and if you're growing, if you're willing to lead your team, then you're going to grow as a coach. But it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're a bad coach. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It just means that you need to grow so you can recruit better people. So you can recruit the people who match your skill set, who match your mindset. Remember, you are going to attract people who are like you. So if you're negative, if you're emotional, if you're like inconsistent, you're going to attract people like that. So you can control how solid your rank is by increasing your personally sponsored coaches and emeralds. You cannot control what anyone else does, but you can control what you do, miss. You can. So my call to action, if you are not yet an emerald coach, I'm going to tell you something. You should get there. If you're listening to this call and you jump back on for part 2, that means you are really interested in building a business. And you need to get your butt to emerald, because that's when you start earning these team cycle bonuses. For real, I don't even understand why you wouldn't do that. That's just 2 coaches, your husband, and somebody else. Okay, like, let's get there. Let's do that. And then you need to set a goal date to hit diamond. Why? Because that's going to increase your earning potential. A diamond is 8 coaches and 2 emeralds. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. Not because of your ego, but because of the earning potential. Know that you are sitting on a $15 million opportunity, and work with the will, and keep adding and keep leading. I love you guys. I love this business. I believe in this business. Not just because literally I'm in the best shape of my life and then I actually feel confident about what I eat, but I would really love some more yellow containers today. I want some more. I love this business not only because it has helped my health, but I love this business because it feels good to make a difference. Like it feels good to help somebody feel confident about themselves. And the fact that you have a business center that you could earn $15 million in, I just think, okay, well, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. Like, I will hit Success Club 10 every month for the rest of my life. And for the split second, I think that's too hard. I'm going to remember, Okay, $15 million. I'll hit Success Club 10 this month, no problem. Okay, because I'm gonna work like I'm a millionaire. I'm gonna work like I'm a six-figure earner. I'm gonna work and believe in myself like I'm capable of running an organization like that. And we all are gonna take baby steps to get there, but you need to think of the big picture. You need to think of what this opportunity can provide you and your family when you stick it out, when you're here every single day, when you show up, when you do the work. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, but stick with this. Let's do this together. Build for income. You will see the change, and just be patient as it grows. All right. I do see the chat box was going something about diabetic. My sugar level's normal against Shakeology. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah, don't drag. Don't drag. I'm reading this real quick to make sure I didn't leave any questions. I tend to hang on to people who say they never follow through. Sure, I know. I do the same thing. But don't worry about it. You ain't got time for that. You don't have time to drag people. Love people, serve people, help them as much as possible. But at the end of the day, you keep on leading from the front. Increase your limits. Instead of 5, let's shoot for 10. Instead of 1 to 4 coaches, let's shoot for 5 to 10 coaches each month. How do you do that? Let's figure it out. Let's get more people in our challenge groups. Let's post more. Let's connect with more people. Let's, spread our wings through different social media outlets, whether it's Instagram or Snapchat. Talk to more people, connect with more people, listen more, have better challenge groups so people are getting results. There are a lot of variables that will contribute to you increasing your numbers. Get creative, make a plan tonight, and believe in it. Okay, guys? You feel me? We're all going to be there together at the top? Okay. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for joining in part 2. I'll post both of these recordings, okay? Bye, guys.